Well, for this month's newsletter, we thought we'd take you into the general manager's office as we make our way in there. And look, it's a new face,
Yeah.
new general manager.
Give me Scamp's
And-
Fury to win in the first.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Johnson, new general manager at KNUJ Radio. We did a little introduction with you, Paul, going back into early September.
Right.
Okay, now an update.
And I'm still here.
Still, you've passed so far.
Right.
Observations now, 3 or 4 months later.
Well, it gets cold in the wintertime. That's where it begins and ends. No, I've lived in Minnesota before, so I was used to the wintertime. Bring it on, that's what we say. But my wife and I are extremely happy to be residents of New Ulm. I think the first time we talked, I was getting ready to close on a house. We have. We're residents here, and we couldn't be happier.
What do you look forward to in 2021, this new year?
Wow. I look forward to it not being 2020. I think everybody says that. You know, I mean, we get optimistic reports every day of, the vaccine getting out there. We hope that, we can put this all behind us so business can start to run as normal, but life can start to run as normal as well. You know, kids can go back to school and be in class and all the great events that make this area a terrific place to live can happen. All the ones that didn't happen this last year can happen this coming year. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, we're looking forward to getting you out to some of those events that we normally have. It should be fun, and especially it looks like later on by mid-year we should hopefully be seeing some of that stuff happening. I think I asked you this before, and again I'll ask you now. You know what shunkling is?
No.
All right, so we need to work on things. Just a
Okay,
little.
yeah, my vocabulary has gotten up there a little bit, but
How would you describe yourself?
I'm outdoorsy. My wife and I do a lot of outdoor hiking, camping, kayaking. We own our own kayaks, so we can't wait to, in the spring and summer, take them out on the Minnesota River and the Cottonwood River, and maybe down to the Blue Earth River, maybe some of the lakes around this area. So that's what kind of lights our fire, is being outdoors. The funny thing is we don't ski. We've never snowshoed, so we may give a couple of those a try this winter.
And how many years in radio for you, Paul?
I'm going to say 38 years. I started when I was in college, grew up in Ohio, went to college in Ohio, and when I was in college, my parents moved to Minnesota, and they didn't tell me. No, they really. But anyway, I kind of followed them. They moved up to St. Cloud. I came up here and got a job. My first full-time radio job was in Brainerd. And I lived there for a couple of years, Albert Lea for a couple of years, then Duluth for a couple of years, and then kind of went on an odyssey all around the country. I've lived in Michigan, North Carolina, Virginia, Colorado, probably missing somewhere in there, but happy to be back in Minnesota. Got a lot of family here, got friends here, so it feels like home to me.
Final question. If you had to describe the KNUJ Sam 1073 staff, how would you describe them?
Oh, I often have. You haven't checked my Twitter feed, have you? No. I would say, I'm going to answer that in two parts. One is goofy as all get out, and then the other part is connected. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to come to this radio station, is because this radio station really is connected with the communities that it serves, with the advertisers, with the people, with the farming community. And it's not like that everywhere. And that's a credit to the people that have built those foundations here. It's hard work to stay that connected and that important to the community. And the staff here has done that for years and years and years, and that will not change. And I'm looking forward to, adding my own little input to that as well.
A brief glimpse of new general manager at KNUJ Sam 1073, Paul Johnson.